everybody. Happy Wednesday. Now, we've got a writing activity today that I absolutely 100% promise you will be a little bit shorter than yesterday's. So I think that was a little bit too long. So to not waste any more time then, let's jump straight in with today's writing activity. So you will need the writing that you did from yesterday. You'll need a pencil, a new piece of paper as well, and any space that you want to make any notes. Okay, you ready, steady then? You get what you need, and I'll get my screen shared with you. Here we go. Okay, hopefully you can see everything. You know the drill. Can you please pause the video and practice your phase 2 sounds? Off you go. Did you get it? Good, I hope so. Right then, gonna add an extra challenge then this time because I think you're getting a little bit too sure of yourselves. So let's make this a little bit trickier then. I'm going to say a word now and I would like you to put your finger on the sound that that word starts with. Okay, so can you find for me from the word pin? What sound does pin start with? I want to blend it, segment it. Pin, 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 pin. Did you get it? Did you find it? Good. Okay. Next one. What does the word foot start with? Foot. Did you get it? It was f. Well done. Next one. What about the word teddy? What does teddy start with? Can you find the sound? Brilliant. And what about the word cup? What does cup start with? Got it? And last one then, what about the word river? What does the word river start with? Did you find it? R for river. Well done. Let's look at our phase 3 sounds. Can you pause the video and tell your grown-up the phase 3 sounds that you know? Off you go. Done? Well done, everyone. Right then. Today we're going to do some writing that follows on from yesterday's activity. Oh, here we go. That follows on from yesterday's activity. Okay. We're going to write a sorry letter. So what we're going to do is we're going to make Goldilocks say sorry for all of the things that she did. She's going to say that she's sorry she went in, and she's sorry that she ate it, and sorry that she got in bed. Okay, so let's have a look at those tricky words that we're going to use today in our writing. The first tricky word we're going to use is, well, of course, the word sorry. Let's look at it and break it down and see what is tricky about it and what we might be able to do by ourselves. Here's 2 R's together. You don't see that all the time, do you? But we just read it as one. It's a digraph there. Yeah. Sorry. Well, that doesn't sound right. And the fact that I've told you that this word says sorry means that you should be thinking, Mrs. Golding, you've made a mistake here. What do we know about the letter Y when it's at the end of words? What can it do? Can you remember? I don't know why. It changes its mind and it makes the E sound at the end of words. I don't know why. It just does. Sometimes that letter Y at the end of a word can make an E sound. Hang on a minute. If I know that, then perhaps I can break this word down and read it using the phonics I know. maybe it's not such a tricky word after all. Let's read it together. S-O-R-E. And say the word for me. Sorry. Let's do it one more time. S-O-R-E. And what does it say? Sorry. Lovely. Now, if I wanted to spell that word, I would say sorry, 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 sorry. S-O-R-E. Sorry. And then I just need to remember that those last two are a little bit tricky. Should we have a go at writing it together? Okay, let's have a go then. Sorry, 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 sorry. Oh. But I can remember that it was two. E. What letter makes the E sound at the end of words? I don't know why, it's just the letter. Why? Well done. I don't know why. It just is. Sorry. That wasn't so tricky after all, was it? Sorry. The other tricky word we're going to use in our writing is the word I. We've looked at this a lot, haven't we? And we remember that the word I has a capital letter because, quite frankly, I am the most important person in the room. So, of course, I get a capital letter because I am just so fabulous. Or at least that's what I like to tell myself anyway. That's why the word I is a capital letter. Because I am just marvellous. Do you think you can remember that? Do you think you can take a picture of what I looks like? Lovely. Let's try and write it down then. It's a capital I, so I've got to remember to form it as a capital. And I've got to remember that we never hide this in the middle of words. Capital I is always stood there proudly as its own word, not a sound in the middle. Right then, shall we use these tricky words then to make some sentences? Let's give it a go. Let's use that sentence starter, sorry, I, and let's add it to what we've got here. Sorry, I went in. Perfect. I'm going to say that sentence again. Sorry, I went in. Sorry, I went in. Perfect. Can you have a go at saying the sorry sentences for the other pictures? Sorry, I hate it. Sorry, I done it. Sorry, I. Sorry, I. Got it? If you need more time to practice saying that whole sentence, then please do pause the video to practice. Now, I don't know about you, but that naughty Goldilocks has been allowed to get away with it for long enough. It's time she apologised. It's time we wrote that sorry letter, and it's time we sent it off. So, on my piece of paper, I have started my sorry letter. Okay, I've laid it out like a letter, and all letters start with dear, because we use the word dear to tell people who we're writing to. So like when it was Christmas and we wrote letters to Santa, can you remember? We wrote Dear Santa. Okay, so because of that, we're going to write dear, well, who's this letter to? Dear Three Bears. Mums and dads, do you think you could write that for your child or pause the video to allow them time to copy it? It's completely up to you, but I don't mind if you write it for them. Dear Three Bears. Now, all letters start off like this. Oh, don't forget your little comma. And they're also laid out as a really weird shape, okay? Letters, for some reason, you carry on here, I don't know why, and then you write along. It's just a funny shape that people like to make their letters look like. So I'm going to start mine here, and then I'm going to write my sorry, okay? My first sentence then is my turn, and I'm going to have a go at writing it. She needs to say sorry. She needs to say sorry for going in the house. So my sentence, when I think about it, is sorry, I went in. Sorry, I went in. Right. Sorry. I can remember that tricky word. We've practiced it already, haven't we? Let's see if we can write it together. Sorry. It was a and a and a. Was it one or two? I think it was two. So E. I don't know why. It just makes the E sound at the end. Sorry. Sorry. I. Can I remember what that capital I looks like? Sorry. I. Sorry, I went. Gonna have to sound this one out, aren't I? Went, 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 went. And. Oh, the end of that word goes really fast, doesn't it? I'm going to write the bit that I know, and then I'll have a think about the end of that word in a minute. Went. And. Oh, so fast. It's almost like a sneeze then, isn't it? That's one of those consonant clusters again, isn't it? Just like a DJ, I'm going to have to slow it down and rewind to get all of the sounds. There we go. Sorry, I went in. In. Perfect. Let me check my sentence. Have I got all 4 words? I don't want to have forgotten one. Sorry, I went in. Full stop. Right then, I've had a turn. Now let's have a go together, shall we? What was the next thing that she did wrong? She ate it, didn't she? Let's put that into a sentence with the starter, sorry, I, and the ending, what did she do? Sorry, I ate it. Good job. Say the sentence with me. Sorry, I ate it. And again, sorry, I ate it. Can you shout it? Sorry, I ate it. Can you whisper it? Sorry, I ate it. Can you robot it? Sorry, I ate it. Oh, imagine if Goldilocks spoke like that. Sorry, I ate it. What's the first word we need to write in our sentence? Can you tell your grown-up? What is it? It is sorry. Well done. Let's have a go at writing the word sorry. Now you can see I've just made it a little bit bigger so you can see the shape of the letter. Sorry, I went in. So next sentence, sorry. Can you help me with that tricky word? What was the first sound? We can have a go at that, can't we? Can you have a go at saying it? Did you get it? What's the next sound in sorry? Oh, did you get it? I know the next part of the word sorry is hard. Where is it on the page? Can you find the word sorry? Can you cheeky steal it? How do we spell that word sorry? It's already there. Can you spot it? Can you write down the rest of it? Did you get the whole of the word sorry? Did you find it on the page? Yes, there it is already there. I can cheeky steal it, can't I? Sorry. So, and then it was 2 R's. And I don't know why it makes the E sound at the end. It just does. The letter Y. Sorry. Well done. Sorry, I ate it. Have I finished my sentence? Not yet. What's the next word? Sorry, I. Oh, I'm sure you can remember what the word I looks like. Go on, write it down. If you need to, you can cheeky steal it too. It's fine. Got it? Sorry, I. Well done. Sorry, I ate it. Oh, I've not written the word ate, have I? Right, let's sound out the word ate, remembering to use the phonics that we know and use our phoneme mat to help us. Ate, 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 ate. Did you have a go? I hope so. What's that first sound in the word ate? Did you get it? It's an A sound. Can you have a go at making the A sound? Can you have a go at using the A sound that I think might actually be the phonics for today? Or if not, it's already happened this week. Or could you have a go using the letter A? Use what you know to get as close to the spelling of 8 as you can. Sorry, A. What's the next sound? A. T. Have you written it down? 8. Sorry, I ate it. Lovely. Sound out the word it. It. Can you write it? Have a go. Can you get all of the sounds in the word it? Can you get the first sound in the word it? I'm sure you can. Did you get it? Sorry, I ate it. Lovely. How are you going to finish your sentence? With a full stop. Lovely. I've had a turn, we've had a turn, and now it's your turn. Can you write 1 or 2 or 3? It's up to you, depends how keen you're feeling. Can you write 1 sentence all by yourself now? You can use your phoneme mat to help you, and parents and carers can help you come up with that sentence, but I wonder if you can do the sounding out yourself. Do you think you can? Parents and carers help your child to come up with a sentence using the sentence stem, sorry I, about any of the last 3 pictures. Sorry I sat on it, sorry I got in bed, sorry I ran away. Completely up to you. Then your child might need support with remembering the sentence, so it's okay to prompt them about what the next word is that they need to write, but can you encourage them to do the actual writing by themselves, the actual sounding out by themselves? I'd love to see how much you're learning and how much better at this you're getting whilst you're at home. Don't worry about whatever it is that gets written down. We want to see exactly where your child is at. They've had lots of help from me showing them and then me doing one with them. So now I just want to see what it is that they can do by themselves. Kids, do you think you can impress your grown-ups by doing it all by yourself? Writing a sentence with all those tricky words in? Well done. I bet you can. Now, before your letter is finished though, there's the one last bit. After you've written your sentence, don't forget to tell everybody who the letter is from. Don't forget to finish your letter with from Goldilocks. So, finish up your letter, post a photo of your writing on Class Dojo so we can give you some feedback on what to do next. Okay, I look forward to seeing what you get up to. Well done, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, every time. Bye.